Hey guys, sorry about that. I have a little bit difficult to do with pretty much certain stuff. So, let's get this started.
It's week 14 of the NFL, and we'll see the Steelers' leader at quarterback. He's putting together a tremendous campaign and is within range of the... And it's all up next.
Okay, Bob.
Not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three River Stadium, Forbes Field once stood. We are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure.
Good job, man.
So here are the Steelers backed up to start their initial drive. Here's the leading rusher amongst rookies last season, Najee Harris. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Off play action. Ball. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. Finding room in midfield. 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Emmanuel Sanders, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Steelers are on the board first here this afternoon. He connected on his first pass of the game for a long touchdown, so we'll see what else he's got up his sleeve as they start 1st and 10 again.
Okay, I see pretty much Malachi Black. I don't see Boogeyman doing it because I more see Boogeyman doing it alone instead of doing it with a group. So, one Malachi Black, I agree with that. But I do not see the Boogeyman or the other guy.
Throwing to start the drive. Hall. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Boogeyman could turn.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now.
Scary cat.
And look at the numbers for Harrison last week.
I believe he can,
no answer
but
for him to fit.
I don't see Boogeyman doing it with people. I see him doing it alone. That's just it. But with 3 people, I see pretty much Malachi Black or Malachi Black and 2 other guys. Don't know who the guys are. Don't know who the 2 other guys are.
100 yards, 2 touchdowns to boot.
And that was a fun film to watch because a few of those runs, it was apparent he was just not going to be denied. And his team is hoping that carries over to this week as well.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. George Pickens, 43 yards. And the Steelers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, this has been
Could be an idea.
score again, Charles.
It's something different.
At its finest. You just mentioned how they got it.
Well, it could be.
The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Yeah. The way I'm thinking pretty much good. Because it could be Bray Wyatt, it could be Boogeyman. I think the person that really scared me absolutely the fucking most is not fucking Boogeyman. Hell fuck no. Bray Wyatt will scare me the most. To be honest. If I was the face. Bray Wyatt.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. Throwing to start the drive. Hall. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
And that is a historic run for him, partner. With that pickup, he just broke Lamar Jackson's 2019 record for most yards in a season by a quarterback. No one has done it better across a 16 or 17-game schedule. Now his name will be forever linked with the best runners to ever play at that position.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. And despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing, they've been able to keep that pursuit of perfection alive so far.
That just shows the depth that they have on the roster and the guys who are serious about being ready when their number is called. Someone goes down, someone jumps in, and they don't skip.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Pat Fryermuth from 8 yards out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, Barbie?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown. Handoff to Harris to be. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot.
I see it, but I've more seen pretty much
big closing game. That game that we're all going to reflect on.
Bray Wyatt how he scared the shit out.
Let's say 200 plus.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chase Claypool, 56 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get
games.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best.
Oh, that fucking ball.
He's been unstoppable in this 1st half. 4 touchdown passes on the ledger already. Closing in on the
but you.
Which is 6 touchdown passes as this drive starts 1st and 10.
That sounds more like Declan Loomis.
Throwing to start the drive. Hall. And he's got some space here.
I know you can't, but that's depending on the head. Sound more like Declan Loomis, man. To be honest.
We're out of bounds. And cue the applause, and there it is for him. The mark he's been aiming for all season long. 1,000 yards. Just a third quarterback to reach that milestone, joining Lamar Jackson and Michael Vick. That's a season's worth of work and a huge commitment to get him the touches that he needed to make that happen. Congratulations.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up.
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
I know he can't, but I'm saying, well, anybody fucking remember him.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the
I'm
field.
just thinking of people get, man.
Following the fumble recovery, Hall. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line.
Good luck.
Just shy of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
As we roll on here in the month of December, week 14 coming up tonight. We got a good one in the AFC. Frigid Empower Stadium at Mile High. And then tomorrow night you can turn those parkas in for some shorts, golf polos, and flip-flops. Monday Night Football in Arizona. Patriots.
Not very nice to say about BRS.
44 yards on the ground for him so far.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he gets it up past the 35.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Hall. And now off to the races, down the right side, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Emmanuel Sanders, 64 yards.
And the Steelers come right. Pittsburgh offense making their way.
I don't like.
They'll start the drive with Harris. Oh, good move at the 10. And they'll get him down up past the 15.
Dude, you're just trying way too damn hard now.
And now they'll have it, a gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
I guess it's good we can't really
Be honest.
read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Adam Penn
I think it's
up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever is in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
And finally taken out of bounds all the way up near midfield.
Big yards there.
I think it will be better with blood and well. But I don't see pretty much Boogeyman doing it with two other guys. I more see like my guy Black, Bray Wyatt, Eric Rowan, Buddy Murphy, Ben Balor right now.
Malachi Black, Bray Wyatt, and maybe Dexter Loomis.
Malachi Black. Okay, but okay. I see pretty much Dexter Loomis pat me on the fucking head like a fucking creep. Yeah, but who be? Oh, I see Bray Wyatt go home. Don't me have my locker room like a damn fucking rag doll. Oh, yeah, that could work.
Gets him a first down. This is a rarity in the NFL. A 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen. And, of course, a special player.
Room here to run. And he's going to be out of bounds.
You might go on the deal.
Yardage there on the scramble, and it gets him a first down.
And you know what we just witnessed, partner? A new NFL record for single-game rushing by a quarterback, breaking Colin Kaepernick's record. 81 yards set in the playoffs back in 2013. How about that field vision, athleticism, touchdown?
Pat Fryermuth. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers just continue to roll. On the other sideline right now, it's just Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. George Pickens, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that.
This lead
gets even bigger. And Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit right there.
Oh,
They're not going to cut
well,
out a heck of a lot. How can they get out of here with
yeah.
some dignity? Can they get a stop or two?
I see that. See that more.
Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Again, it's Harris. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 76 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Running right through it. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Why is Elijah
partner, a league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game, and that continued with that first down run.
Eat the blood.
Eat the blood.
So
I don't
in
think
Raven
you
territory now.
eat blood,
Here's a
you
first
drink
and
blood,
10
man.
at the 49-yard line. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 22 and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
The blood might be animal blood. He would
Blood
shove it down Brad's
might
throat
be
or yours.
animal blood. He wouldn't try to shove it down Brad's throat or yours.
Ball now, off the play fake. He's got Claypool for a Steeler touchdown. Chase Claypool.
I understand that, but I'm saying you don't eat blood, you drink blood. If you want him to eat it,
a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more
you gotta
sizable.
try.
And if nothing else,
You gotta think of something clever than that.
Before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right?
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They'll start on the ground with Harris. A nice little juke. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And we are in.
It has blood on it.
The heart don't have blood on it.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. And that's caught inside the 30. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just handed their totals. Another touchdown here to fourth quarter. And Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball. And sometimes even...
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. Oh, what a juke into space. He's at the 40, the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. On their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen.
I like it.
And so far, they haven't met their match.
It
So if you're going to build this
was
team in the future, your mission is clear.
one of the
You better
I
be able to
like.
play and match their firepower.
Well, one of them.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And some room to run now. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 211 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. First down, and they go back to Harris. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Oh, Harris.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. I'd have to be those defensive coaches, though. That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams doesn't matter in time.
So,
I think I might know who it is the three people are. I don't like that uniform. It looks like Freddy Krueger came out of the closet. The outfit is so bad. It's gay.
oh, that don't look like a bad playoff. Tennessee and Jacksonville in wild card. Chiefs and Cleveland. Miami and Chargers. And Buccaneers. Los Angeles Rams in Arizona. And Packers and Commanders. Best game, motherfucker. And Cowboys and North Carolina. So they're 9-4. They're about to be 9-5.
It's week 15 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Steelers' creative quarterback, your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Steelers and the Panthers, and it comes your way next.
The
Today's sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Carolina Panthers. Hello, everyone. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, this is a contest truly worthy, I guess you would say, of calling it a showdown. We have the league's #1 passing game going up against the league's #1 pass defense. Time to decide which of the league's best is truly supreme.
And for fans who love this game, who follow the NFL, matchup like this in the regular season can't really get any better, can it? And I know it's only the regular season, but the intensity that I'm feeling so far, already like a playoff atmosphere.
And now out come the Steelers. They go play action here on first down. Open man completes it to Claypool. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A first carry for the second-year man. It's Najee Harris. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This game not quite as good as the last, but still 40 yards between the two. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now pass complete here to Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Two touchdowns.
Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator?
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. A look at the numbers for Harrison last week's game. Just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total is scary. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. This offense, Charles, we've talked about how well they played all season. Sitting now at 13-0, the finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some in the media this week were pointing back to the 07 Patriots. Of course, remember, they finished the regular season unbeaten, but they were tested multiple times in that final month plus.
Yeah, but something like 4 of the last 6 wins were one-possession games, and they played like a team that was trying to protect something instead of chasing something. And that's what happens when you have an undefeated record. So it behooves you as a team, get a couple blowouts in there so you get a chance to relax and breathe. But that's
Yeah, I call it blowout, sure.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And some space here.
Damn.
There he goes right side. The 40. Past the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
The Steelers ready to take over on offense. Now Hall throwing
throwing to start the drive. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Deontay Johnson, 59 yards. And the Steelers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history.
I think I might know who it is the 3 people are. I don't like that uniform. It looks like Freddy Krueger came out of the closet. The outfit is so bad. It's gay.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his second of this first half, as he'll try again on first down here. Throwing to start the drive. Hall gets by him at the 25. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
Here's Hall throwing on first down. That's down the field and caught by Freiermuth. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pick.
Man, he looked dead.
26 yards.
I know that no game in the NFL is ever easy, but they're making it look that way. Everything is being done with such precision. Just on this drive alone, 3 plays, 3 first downs. If you're on defense, you're scrambling, looking at each other, trying to figure out how are we going to slow these guys down.
Off play action. Hall. It's complete to Watt. I call it no gain there on the first down play.
I know that play went for no yardage, all right, but I like the attempt because the fullback position, whether it's a fullback, a tight end, an H-back, whatever you want in that spot, not known as a primary pass catcher, so sometimes the element of surprise works in your favor, but on that play, give credit to the defensive guys.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback, and he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So the completion good for just 3, and that will bring up second down. Off the play fake. Hall. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jay Sternberger from 10 yards out. And the Steelers continue to pull away here in this first half.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field.
Here we go, set.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
And here's another carry for Harris. Flashes another juke. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 143 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Completes it to Watt. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Buying time to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Deontay Johnson as time expires in the first half. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime. The final 4 weeks of the NFL season are upon us, and we got some intriguing matchups in prime time. Tonight, Patriots and Raiders, that's in Vegas. Josh McDaniels taking on his former employer there. And then Monday Night Football, the Rams and Packers from what should be a frosty Lambeau Field at 8:15 Eastern Time, 7:15 locally there in Green Bay. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. Oh, nice move. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Now a toss play. It's Harris. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
There we go.
Najee Harris, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers have taken a 5.
Off the touchdown lane.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Hall off the bootleg. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards that time. Off play action. Hall rolling to his right. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. 2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down, stopped at the Panthers' 40-yard line. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hall. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. Deontay Johnson with touchdown number 3 here in this game and 17 now on the year. And the Steelers have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 37 yards.
When they made a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Going to run the toss here to Harris. And some room to maneuver.
See ya.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris, 58 yards. And the Steelers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's playing. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris.
Hey, anything fun? Stop him.
And the Steelers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Okay. I'm good. Go get some drink, guys. I need to start making that more of a challenge. Okay, what about this? I get 2 finish.
And the Steelers set to take the field. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident.
I changed it to 12.
I don't like that uniform. It looks like Freddy Krueger came out of the closet. The outfit is so bad. It's good.
Fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives them a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Hall. This one brought in by Sternberger. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he will have a Steelers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. They go with Watt again, the fullback. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Derek Watt. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
That was a pass. That was a handoff, boy.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground. There's another truck. And some room to... There he goes left side. He's at the 50.
Yeah.
30, 10, 5, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Definitely.
Well, this has been another impressive display by this
way too music.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out on the field. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On play action. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing quietly has took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it was...
I think I might know who it is the 3 people are. I don't like that uniform. It looks like Freddy Krueger came out of the closet. The outfit is so bad. It's gay.
I'll put that on pause. So, I up the difficulty of this. So,
it's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and we'll see the Steelers' creative quarterback, your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Steelers and the Raiders, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 23.
my old team, too.
Oh, the cold weather is certainly helping set the stage for what should be a physical primetime contest at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Tonight we've got an AFC matchup on tap between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. It's been perfection so far. They come in here unbeaten at 14-0.
And just 2 wins away from doing something only 2 teams have ever done. But the most important thing for them now is to make it to the postseason in one piece.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. A look at the numbers for Harrison last week.
Maybe a little bit quicker with the ball.
Unbelievable.
But
when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total scary. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there in a first down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. And Charles, you think about this offense, and it's kind of a tricky time of the season because you're 14-0, looking to see this one out to the end, but you start to run into situations where guys are getting a little banged up. Maybe could use some time sharing, some time on the bench, just to rest. How do you approach the rest of this regular season?
I'm telling you, you don't ask the easy stuff, do you? I mean, you created a heck of a situation there, and actually you didn't create it. You presented it, and you're exactly right. It is tricky because your eye has to be on the ultimate prize, which is the Super Bowl. That's paramount. But at the same time, how much fun would it be to go down as one of the all-time great teams and join the 1972 Dolphins as the only undefeated team to win a Super Bowl?
He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
Going with a big fullback, wide. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. His 6th touchdown on the ground, number 7 overall. And the Steelers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
To throw it is Hall. Off play action.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hall. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Well, it's impossible to see the Raiders and Steelers in Pittsburgh and not think of our namesake, the late, great John Madden, and the Immaculate Reception game, which celebrated its 50th anniversary yesterday. It was December 22nd, 1972. So this game, a nice little nod from the schedule makers, no doubt. And the Raiders have gotten a little bit of revenge in recent years. They've won 4 out of 5 and have a 17-13 all-time advantage in the series. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. The medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Harris. They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. A great play there. Scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
Pardon me, that was simply an example of getting low, wasn't it?
It was indeed. And for the quarterbacks, they get low the line. The Steeler offense set to regain possession.
Hey, are you fucking serious? 4 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning. I wasn't up all night. Look at that. There it is.
Hall now off the play fake. Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Off the play fake. Hall. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain. Off play action. Hall. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Christmas Eve here in 2022. A big slate today of Saturday games. But we will have
yourself ready for this. A triple header of action on Christmas Day tomorrow. I think it's pretty safe to say we won't have a white Christmas in any of these places, however. We start with the Packers and Dolphins in Miami at 1 Eastern. Then you got the Broncos and Rams from Los Angeles. And then finally, the Bucs and Cardinals at 8:20 Eastern in the desert. Plus one more for good measure on Monday once the family's all gone back home and Grandma's puttered out of the house.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back on. Now Hall, off play action, sliding out of the pocket.
Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That's good for 28 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hall. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll roll him out right. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jay Sternberger in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. Here's Hall on 1st down. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Off the play fake. Hall.
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Hall off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. He gets this one to Johnson.
Finding room in midfield.
There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown number 18 on the year. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. To throw it is Hall. Throwing to start the drive. Pushes him over. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Quick completion here to Johnson.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
48 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
How about that run? Picks up a 1st down. Note the enthusiasm in my voice. Remember, last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I think he's trying to get another one in fold.
And you talked, watching film, a lot about his form and just hitting the hole, running north and south, as we like to say. And I think he's been doing that a lot recently.
Squaring those shoulders and getting downhill.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. They hand this off to Harris. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Looking to throw. Hall. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up.
Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
On the give, this is Harris. The nice footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Eluding the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. Hall now on 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Now Harris. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he's got room. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down. Back to throw. Hall. That's complete to his tight end flyer move. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 38. Escaping the pressure right. And the catch made by Johnson. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So we have a tie now atop the all-time single-season rushing touchdown list. LaDainian Tomlinson, you've just been joined by this man.
And they share similar traits in running the football. Excellent vision, cutting ability, determination, will.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Now Hall, off play action. Flushed out right. Ooh, the juke. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead.
I did.
He's been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you know, you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose it down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw it to a touchdown.
Deontay Johnson with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Steelers have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth. Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice?
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Here's Hall, throwing on first down. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. This is Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Our number 9 is my last.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Like 2.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And this is going to be incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. On the ground, it's Harris. And he spins past him and into space. 91 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They run again with Harris. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That good for 19 and a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Well, partner, under the lights in prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Steelers, they are now 2 wins away from a perfect...
So, So, I'll call it that they beat them, and I will be 16-0.